everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And it's your truly here, DBoss. I'm telling you, it's just been one week learning all about health, wellness, and it's because it's getting cold now, it's starting to get cold here up in Canada. I know in the Caribbean, everybody doesn't get that cold. So, we're just here. we hope not. But sometimes they say that it gets a little cool down there. But anyways, I have a lady that's coming on today that can, help you get, fight off these viruses. If you're not feeling good, you're feeling sick and stuff. And we have here no other, Jelena Solujic from 03 Ozone Med Spa. And she's actually at her spa today.
Everyone. Thank you
Welcome.
for having me.
Yes, you're on there, and you see that she's in the spa today. Tell everybody a little bit about Ozone. You look fabulous. I like your cougar top. That's nice. Your leopard. It's a leopard or
a leopard.
Leopard.
It's like a baby leopard.
And everybody can see in the back. This is she knows all about Ozone, and you see in the back of her there. You see, that's a chamber. You can tell us a little bit about it. You can walk around and show it. This is Real Life Matters. So.
Oh, okay, no worries. Well, I'm a founder actually of the Ozone Med Spa. We do a lots of different spa services, but we are super well known for the ozone sauna sessions. And I actually have behind me the chamber. Lots of clients, North American clients, don't know about the ozone sauna, but it's literally the most natural way of how you can detox and boost your immunity and kill all the viruses, bacteria internally in your body. So it's something that I love to use on a weekly basis. And actually this time of the year, majority of the clients start coming regularly because they love the exposure to the steam. So Ozone actually is a gas. I'm not sure how much the viewers know about the ozone, because if you go on the internet and start Googling ozone, you might freak out how scared you are. But actually it's a gas that is used in medicine a lot, and because our tissue absorbs it well. It's enriched oxygen. We often smell it in the air after the thunderstorm. It's a complete natural antiseptic, and especially nowadays during this pandemic time, exposure to such a phenomenal treatment is beneficial for the immunity booster and for the wellness and health of the whole public.
Wow. Well, I've been in the chamber there. I've been there, and a lot of my family members also. And it's an experience that you have. You go in there naked because and you're in that chamber. You're not claustrophobic or anything. You just close yourself in.
You close yourself in, and actually what the clients like the fact that the head is out, so only the body is surrounded with this wonderful steam. And steam is there for centuries, used in many traditions to soothe the body and the aches and muscles and the mind. But in this steam, we actually input ozone. And especially here in Canada, it's not only the cold weather, but we spend huge amounts of time through the day in the closed environment. So the body is quite deprived of oxygen. And that is the reason why we have so much asthmas, allergies, cancers, flus, internal infections and inflammations in our body, because the bodies are completely deprived of oxygen for a big time of the year. Even the Canadians really don't even open windows much because it's so cold. So we don't even ventilate our homes. So it's an invitation, for these kind of illnesses when your body is so deprived of oxygen. But the advantage of this treatment that it's so nice and comfortable and it's super natural. So you go in, as you said, completely naked. The reason why I prefer clients in there naked is because when the ozone enters through our open pores, cardiovascular system is going to glue itself immediately to bacteria, viruses, microorganisms, mold. It's going to destroy it. But if you had any metals or toxins in the body, that's going to be transferred to our lymph nodes. And considering our lymph nodes are in the growing end area and under our armpits, that's where actually the most of the detox and sweat is going to come out. And at the end of the session, we will see on the white towel where we were sitting on a tarish, like a grayish residue, and that's all our toxins and metals being sucked out of our lymphatic system, and we actually detoxed in the most natural and comfortable way.
Wow. Well, Elena, there's so many, there's almost over 100 benefits of having ozone, having some kind of ozone in your system. So, you could tell us a little bit if you have abrasions on your skin, if it's something else or.
Yes, I do have here poster in the sauna room while the clients are sitting in the sauna. They can read actually the 99 benefits that they came out with the last 2 years that they run the business, that they can see that were beneficial for the clients. But there's so much more. But overall, what I actually got stuck with ozone was not only that my quality of the skin and the hair and the weight loss was there, because each sauna session gives you lose good 600 calories, but was the calmness. Ozone, especially during this stressful time that we are living, ozone triggers our serotonin hormone in our brain. And when you're exposed to these regular sauna sessions, when the body is constantly surrounded with this wonderful, relaxing, soothing steam, we start experiencing regular internal calmness. We become very focused. We don't have a brain fog. So that's actually what got me into this regular ozone sauna sessions, because I started feeling really, really, really good internally, and I was able to tackle nothing became an issue for me anymore. You become very positive. The whole approach towards the everyday errands in life becomes very different because your brain is absolutely cleaned up. So for me, that's actually what got me addicted to the ozone saunas. But many other things happen when the ozone enters our system. First of all, because it oxygenates to the cellular level, our cells are then completely able to function properly and to communicate together and to rebuild the body together. So there is a lot of circulation going on. The immunity is boosted through the roof. You will never have those energy spikes through the day, but you will have a nice amount of energy through the day. Sleeping is really, really well. Fatigue is gone. Tons of benefits. Prevention, phenomenal prevention for stroke, for heart, anything to do with the heart and cardiovascular system. Also phenomenal for the pain, especially for the back pains, neck pains, anything to do with the nerve damages. So name it. We have many also very sick clients coming with cancer, MS, Parkinson, a lot of autoimmune diseases, because people are constantly exposed to the regular stress. So overall, and some of those clients are on 10, 14 medications, and they really need a regular detox. And many clients really don't like detoxing themselves with drinking certain products and things like that. So for me, this is the most natural way that you go into this chamber, you sweat it out, and you go home completely flying and energized.
Wow. Well, and then you also, people have a stigma because they think if they're sick, they shouldn't come to your clinic, but that's the best time actually you're saying to come there, right?
I always, if I would have a client calling me, telling me I need to reschedule, I don't feel well, I tell them, well, take Uber, find someone to drive you, but this is now when you come. And they do find an energy to come, and they really go from here flying. I use this treatment on myself and my family, on my close friends for a couple of years now. The benefits are truly tremendous. I keep really the price very moderate and for everyone's budget, because the exposure, constant exposure to such a treatment is super beneficial, and especially this time of the year. Not only the pandemic momentum, because this is the most natural antiviral treatment that you can do for yourself. You will absolutely not get sick. But also because of the regular body upkeep, like coming here even once a month and being in this sauna would do wonders to the body. And we do have customers who would come even once a week.
Oh, okay. And then you also have specials. Like a lot of people, instead of giving a gift, you could give these, you go have a spa treatment, but it's a different
Yes.
type of spa treatment, right?
Yes, and we do have a lots of couples or a couple of friends would come together, and then they would just spend a couple of hours here doing these treatments and maybe a couple of more. I'm actually working on now bringing one more sauna in next couple of months into the clinic. So because we noticed that we have so many couples or friends coming together. So it would be great then to have them being in the same room with the chambers together. So slowly we are working on that. But it's really something that clients not only come as a health for health issues, but they really come for pampering and soothing. And for me, just under one umbrella, lots of things being done at once. So you relax, you're enjoying it, and your immunity is being really worked on. Your energy, your skin, your anti-aging, everything is going to be done in this like 30 minutes being in this chamber.
All right. Well, do you have, because sometimes some doctors and different people, do you have any challenges that, everybody can go into this thing and you have no issues with it? So do you get some challenges from medical professionals telling you anything about this sort of treatment?
I absolutely never had any challenges at all. I do get recommended by holistic practitioners like naturopath, homeopaths, lots of physiotherapy clinics would send us clients. But the regular Western medicine, it's really not introduced through their university education, or even their association doesn't recognize it. So the regular medical doctor, only they know about the treatment personally might recommend you, but overall as a part of their practice they will not recommend this. So that would be the challenge. But considering that there's so many other holistic practitioners nowadays, I really don't have a challenge not being referred by the right people. Also, what I like nowadays is that the millennial generation is absolutely very holistic and nature oriented. My generation was big pharma, popping pills, so we can have our comfort in 5 minutes. But with the new clients, I see tons of young people. At the beginning, it was only sick and ill young clients, but now tons of young clients are coming for just a regular body upkeep, and they love the treatment and they love being in the chamber. So that's what I really like, that after 2 years running this business and investing a lots of time and finances in actually educational marketing, I can see finally results with the younger generation. Overall, ozone is really not a new thing. Everything that they do here in the clinic exists from 1900s. The ozone generator over there that they have is actually discovered by Nikola Tesla. I come from Serbia, and he's our famous scientist. We're very proud of him. So radio frequency treatments that we do, our magnetic treatments that we do, that's all like 1900s and Nikola Tesla wonders, just with a much more newer technology. Even when I was a student many years ago in the former Yugoslavia, and I would hurt my legs skiing, I would go for the ozone sauna treatments, for the magnetic physiotherapy treatments. So those were the typical things that we were doing to signal the body on the cellular level for the cells to start moving around and talk together and communicate and signal with each other again. That's called redox. And then the body slowly starts repairing itself. And that is the reason why with such a holistic natural treatments, you have to have consistency, patience, and wonderful things will happen.
Well, I guess you have a lot of objections from the medical community because they don't want you to detox all the pharmaceuticals that they put into your body and the drugs, right? So,
well, in one way, yes, in one other way, no, because, the clients, it's like a vicious circle sometimes here. I mean, clients would come detox and they have to go back again on certain medications because they're really sick. But what I noticed when I would have a client coming and being on 14 medication, after a couple of weeks of ozone sauna treatments, it would probably go to 9 or 8 medications, because probably the first 4 or 5 were actually needed ones. The other ones were dealing with the side effects of the first 4 or 5. We had also clients coming here thinking that they have asthma, using puffers, and after detoxing in 2-3 sessions, they're off the puffers. So that tells you that they actually never had a real asthma. They were probably so full with toxins that the cells just started turning against each other, and they kept experiencing these allergic or asthmatic symptoms, and they just needed to have a proper detox. So it's just super important that our body is exposed to oxygen and it's regularly clean. And instead of spending time and money on these super holistic and new products that you have to drink and be on 10 days, you just come once a month and you join yourself in this beautiful steam, and you literally prepare your body for the season.
Okay, well, Jelena, take us through the process of what happens when you first get there. Like, what do you got to do when you first arrive to you?
Yes.
When you come there for an appointment, like what happens? Like, what do they got to do? What's the first process they got to do? Like, get ready to go into this. Just tell us a little bit of steps, and then what happens after when they finish the treatment after, and what they go through.
A good question, because I always point to clients just to show up dressed comfortably. We have here everything for them. The water, the towels, everything will be here for them. So when the clients come in, they actually get their own sauna room, and they go in and they take all the clothes off, and they actually go into the sauna chamber. They actually go and sit down into the chamber and close the door like this. And what we do inside the chamber, we would put steam. And in that steam, the steam would be nice and warm. The whole point of this treatment is not really for clients to not enjoy the heat. We completely control the heat, so nobody feels that it's being cooked. But really, tons of clients would just nap and like sleep through the session, how much the body would relax in that steam. And in that steam, we actually put ozone. The reason why we like clients to sit in there naked, we always put a nice clean towel on the chair. The sauna will already be hot. So when the client goes already in the nice warm sauna and closes the door, and the steam surrounds the body. And we would then put around the client's neck a towel, so the steam really doesn't go out and the ozone doesn't go out and doesn't bother them. Some clients maybe don't like the little bit the smell of ozone. So to stop that, we also give clients an oxygen mask. That's actually a double oxygen treatment. When we are in the sauna chamber, our body goes through a process like we had a cardio exercise. That is the reason why we lose up to 600 calories and things like that. So when we start on top of that breathing oxygen, that's called exercise with oxygen treatment. We actually have then double treatment in the sauna. So the circulation starts going through the roof. Really, the cells are really then enriched with tons of O2. So when the pores open up in that nice warm environment, the ozone that is inside the steam goes into our cardiovascular system and to our tissues and does amazing stuff. As I said, it will destroy all the bacteria, viruses, but if we had any metals, it will take it to our lymph nodes, and we see that on the towel. The session is about half an hour long. Some clients can even like to stay even longer. Some clients like less. There is really no difference how hot it is there and how really long you are. As long as the body is exposed to ozone for a good 10, 15, 20 minutes, that's a really, really great treatment. During the first treatment, lots of clients would be maybe a little bit fidgety, but they do find their own way how to set themselves up because it's very comfortable in there. And then they would probably nap through the session. And on the first sauna session, I often do talk a lot because this is before they start the session, because this is a really new treatment for lots of people. So I just brief them of what's going to happen, and I see their health issues. So then I just combine that together and I give them a really nice lecture about what's going to happen and why this is a good treatment for everybody, not only for them. And at the end of the treatment, we ask the clients to just open up the door, go out. We have here tons of towels, and they dry themselves up. There is no showering after ozone sauna session. That is the reason why we don't have in our spa any showers. we like clients to stay, that ozone to stay on the client's body and inside the body for a couple of more hours.
And then you give 1 minute, Jelena, and then you give them when they come out, you see all the stuff inside of the actual thing, right? You're kind of scared because you see all this stuff coming out of you, right? You forgot that part.
It can be gross, yes. Whatever is on the towel after ozone sauna session, really, clients get surprised with what garbage is inside there, actually blood and, tissue system and lymphatic node system. It can be gross, but I always say the more dirty towel, more happy I am for the client.
Yes.
And really, I mean, there is no embarrassment here. That is the reason why we are in there. So all that junk can go out of our system. We are not even aware of the exposure to the garbage we have. We are not even aware of that. We also, after the session, we always give a water with electrolytes to every client because of the absorption. So I know that the ozone was really absorbed properly to the cellular level. But another reason why we don't like clients to shower after the session, and actually there is no need to shower because ozone is a natural antiseptic. Everything was destroyed that shouldn't be in there. So they come out of the sauna completely clean as a vessel. So they really don't need to shower at all.
And then the next thing too, because some people, you're still sweating when you come out of the chamber. And and you give us like a little you give you a robe, right? So you could sit down. And then you go, what's the other process you let us do after you come out the chamber there?
That's the second part of the treatment. Yes, many clients, especially the ones who like to be exposed to a very high heat in the chamber, they continue to sweat. So that's why we recommend them not to put the clothes immediately on, but just to have the robe on. And then we take them to the our relaxation room where they lay down on the pulse electromagnetic field mat. I consider a diamond, that part of equipment that we have here in the clinic, like a diamond for the body and for the circulation. That technology, it's a magnetic technology that exists really for a long time also. And while clients are laying on the mat and relaxing, they don't feel absolutely anything. We first put them on the program that is de-stressing for the body for good 15-20 minutes, so they cool down and they recover from the heat and from the exposure to the sauna, and they really gain that energy back. We also serve them a beautiful taste detox tea.
And your chocolates, you forgot the chocolates.
Those date chocolates that the really loves, dates are very good for energy. Yeah. They're called bread of the desert, so they're phenomenal to re-energize. And considering that many clients would come also with a health issue, the mat deals with about 200 different health issues. So after distressing and relaxing, we would then put them always on a program that would tackle the issue that they're dealing with.
Okay, like what? There's the mat that, because you have bad circulation or something like that. Because you ask that when you're there, right? I want people to experience so they can come and they come to your spa so they know exactly, okay, this is what I'm expecting because we saw it here at Real Life.
The mat actually, what the mat does, I really like to give an example of a mat and compare ourselves to little car batteries. And as we are getting older, all that signal in our cells, in our little batteries that are making our body working is actually winding down. The communication between the cells. So that's why we start getting inflammation, we start having pain, we start getting sick, we start getting older. So for us to boost up that signals, that redox, so the cells can start communicating with each other and constantly regenerate and repair the body and, go through the body goes through like a slower anti-aging process. We lay down on the mat. The mat literally is like a recharge, like when you would recharge a car battery. So when you lay down on the mat, the mat is connected to a certain computer, and that has all these different programs for a variety of health issues. And literally, your body gets recharged properly. The signal, it signals every cell in the body to start moving around. So the body really starts repairing itself without any medication, but the cells communicate it and work together again.
Well, Jelena, this has been something because now people have actually seen the spa and everything. So you could tell us where they're at, so they can go in Toronto, they can purchase their gift certificates and where to find you and stuff. They might come down there today.
Everybody is welcome. I have to do it by appointment because I always have to warm up the spa good half an hour prior. But overall, I'm in Richmond Hill. We're actually in the Richmond Hill Medical Building. That's Young and Major Meg. The easiest thing is to go to our website, ozonespaunaspa.ca. And you can book an appointment online. You can call me with zillion questions anytime. I really like lecturing clients about ozone and telling them all about the benefits about it. So anytime we work from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. We are only closed on Monday. A lot of clients really like the weekend that we are open on the weekends. So ozonespaunaspa.ca. Call us, contact us, go to the social media, like all our pages, because on daily basis you will be educated with the wonderful ozone posts about ozone and everything else that we do here. I love the fact that the clients love coming here, and I love the energy of the spa. Everybody returns regularly for their sessions. I consider this a super rewarding business. And I would love to see new clients coming for sure, especially now during the pandemic.
All right. Well, Jelena, it's always been great speaking to you. And I'm telling you, it's a great experience. If you have not experienced that, just go down and contact her. But, thank you for coming on today. And thank you for explaining and coming via your spa so people can see that's an actual place. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, Darlita. I always love coming to your shows. I love the energy that you guys have.
Okay, thank you. All right, and everybody, you know what? We had another great episode of Real Life Matters today. Follow me, DBoss_1 on Instagram, Real Life Matters, DBoss Network, DBN Network. In case people who never saw me, DBoss is Darlita Bostic with DBoss, so it's authentic, okay? So anyways, I want to thank all my viewers and all the family and everybody at home from tuning in today for Real Life Matters. So bye for now.